Miranda Has Plans. I am here to plan in the first week of September for my creative diary. This page I did already. It was a class by Dyan Reaveley. It's our online class 11. If you want to know how I created this, you can purchase the class. I think in America it's like $15 or something, maybe $16. And you get a couple of hours and she shows you how to create and color this. And I have a link down in the description box below if you're interested in that. I created the September monthly for me to write little things in for the month. And I wanted to do this page, which I was going to do my normal way. But look what I did. I got fiery sunset ink on here by accident when I was coloring this. So I came up with an idea. I'm going to paint over it with black. I want to show the days in a little bit different way. So what I'm going to do, if I can get it open. Let's see how this is. It's okay. If you ever get paint, your Dylusions paint, and it seems a little too thick, you can always take a spritz bottle and spritz it a couple of times. Put the lid back on and shake it up. That's what I do a couple of times when I use these jars. The jars are going out of style or going out of stock because they're switching to the little bottles, but I still have some of these jars. And then your paint's not so thick. Okay? I have a craft mat here that's supposed to protect my table, but it's not one of the nicer ones, so when I use it, the paint like squirts through these little holes. So what I'm gonna do is I save all the weird little plastic that I get from orders. That didn't work. And I lay that down to work my paint in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've already got one of these little things. You dip it in here, just the edge, and then smush the paint around so it gets into the foam really good. Okay, and I scoop this over, and I'm going to put this down for each day. And then I'm just going to go along the edge like this. I'm not really happy with the way this is turning out, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to cover this whole page in black and then outline this for my days. So here we go. I'm trying to keep it real. I didn't do this as a practice beforehand, so this is what happens. Oh, here we go. Alright, so here's what we have, and it's all black, just like this. I got some of the black on my white paint over here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my white Posca pen to go over the parts that I accidentally got. So, there we go. Oh, darn it. Okay. We'll let that dry and then I'll go back over that with white later. So, what I originally had planned was to do a negative of that, but now I'm not going to. So, I've got to decide what shape I want. I can still kind of see what I had there. So, what I'm going to do, I am going to use my gel pen. I have these big chubby things on because I have really bad issues with my hand. And I'm just going to go around here and trace that. So my advice to you would be not to do this until after your paint dries, but for the purposes of this video, I did this before it dried. You could see, but I'd give this about 2-3 hours maybe, depending on how much paint you used. I didn't use that much, but if you were closer, you could see that I can still see some of the page through it, and it doesn't bother me. Like I said, for the purposes of this video, it's fine. But I took my September sticker from the diary sticker book the Dylusions has, and I put it on a piece of her plain sticky back canvas so it would stick out and it would match the color scheme of white and black. And I just got to decide what I want to do. Do I want to put September here and then Doodle here, or here and Doodle there? I think I want to put it here and Doodle up there. So I'm going to peel the back off and then sit this down. And the thing I like about this is I can be really creative with this. And I'm thinking one of these days, this month, I might do it instead of a black background, do a colored background. So anyway, on with the show. What I want to do is I'm going to, instead of drawing in the lines and everything, I'm just going to keep these shapes. And I'm going to write in the days of the week. So, do I want to do it in paint pen or this? I think I'm going to do it in paint pen. Alright, so there's our days all set up. The next thing I'm going to do is doodle around everything, and we'll see where we are from there. Okay. And since we have so many flowers over here, I'm going to take my flower stencil and stencil some flowers in some of this negative space. Alright, so now that it's doodled, I'm going to take my Posca pen and go over the lines that I want to really pop in this. Alright, so that's it. I've finished this doodling. If you want to see any of the other things that I add to it or write it, follow me on Instagram at mirandahasplans. And I'll see you next week. Bye.